Welcome back to another beer review. Today, we're gonna be tasting this Forager Minnesota Cornucopia. It's a spontaneous fermentation beer that was aged for over 18 months. They say good things come to those who wait. We're gonna find out right now. Let's drink this now. So you can see it pours a beautiful ruby color. It's really attractive, and as you're pouring it, it is just bursting with all of these lambic character aromatics. So you're getting that kind of leathery Brett, a little bit of funk, barnyardy flavors, and then also it's lush with lots of fruit. So on the nose, I'm getting like honeycomb and kind of a bright high note of maybe like key lime. And that's really just lifting everything out of the glass in a really nice aromatic character. It hits the palate with those real nice kind of leathery Brett notes, but it definitely has a lot of acid and bitterness and almost like tannin. And I think that's coming from all of the fruit that they've added in here. I mean, they've thrown everything but the kitchen sink, or the bathtub in this case, into this beer. You've got red raspberries, black currants, plums, honeyberries, bluebell grapes, tart cherries, and strawberries, all macerated on top of this 18-month-old spontaneous fermentation beer. Now this is in the Lambic style, and the Lambic style originates in Belgium, where the Belgian brewers would just put the beer out after the boil into a big, wide, shallow vat called a coolship, and it would be inoculated by wild yeast and wild microbes, and it gives that wild character to this beer that you cannot match in any sort of kettle sour situation. I mean, they say good things take time, and they're right. I mean, this thing could not have come together in less time. Now, the brewers down at Forager in Rochester used whole cone aged hops, just like they would in Belgium. And the purpose of that is to add that preservative quality of hops, but not actually any of the aromatic or bitter notes that you really get. Now in this one, it definitely has a bracing bitterness, which kind of falls outside the style, but in this case, it actually kind of works. It dries everything out, and it definitely avoids this kind of like clunkiness that could have happened with all of that fruit added in here. Now you can grab a bottle of this at Forager for $25, which you might think is kind of pricey, but considering how much time and effort went into this, how much aging and how much care went into this process, it's worth every dime. I mean, you gotta really respect people that are cleaving to that old world tradition of Lambic style, cool shipped, spontaneous fermentation beers, and the folks down at Forager have nailed it. This is a great beer. I definitely suggest you go get one before they're all gone. Cheers.